What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Carlos, brought to you by Carlos Power Media channel. Today's discussion, which is a very good discussion, is centered around what is NoShave November. We hear a lot about NoShave November. A lot of people are really not educated a lot regarding to what that truly means or what it's about. You know how you hear like catchphrases or people say little things and it's just kind of catchy and people think they know what it is but not quite so sure, or what's centered around it as well. So what we're gonna do is get into a little bit about what NoShave November is. And it's not just about growing your hair out on your facial hair and growing a beard and then looking like a werewolf. You know, it ain't about that. You know, whatever you do, you gotta do it with taste. You have to do it with class. And for those of you who work in corporate environments that do want to participate in the NoShave November, some of you have policies where you may have to be clean shaven for your job and your profession. So whatever you do, it has to look right, you know, and you can still be a part of the cause as well. Okay, so NoShave November is pretty much about bringing awareness, having awareness for men when it comes to preventative things like colon cancer or cancer within itself. You know, there are different types of cancer that a person can get, or maybe you might be a survivor of some type of cancer or some type of illness. So it is very important to make sure that you go get your preventative, you know, go see the doctor. Get blood work done, check for colon cancer. These are your preventative things. One of the big things is prostate cancer. You know, when it comes to men, a lot of times we don't really want to go to the doctor all the time. Usually we'll say something like, okay, let me go take a pill for that, or say, oh, it'll pass. The average man usually say that. So once a year, make sure you go get your preventative care, you know, from your doctor, to get your testing done when it comes to different types of cancers or any type of blood work. It could be diabetes, anything like that. But the focus of this session is to focus on cancer awareness, getting people to talk about it, right? So November is designated as a no shave for, let's say, for example, all the times you go to the barber to get, you know, your shave done, or each week, maybe it's twice a week. It just depends on how hairy you are or how fast your beard grows or your hair grows. But the whole purpose of this is to, the money that you normally would spend to go do those things is to, don't pay the money to go do it, but the money that you would have used to do that, put it into a cancer awareness for men. And that's why it's designated as NoShave November. And you probably hear about this all over social media. You probably hear about it on the job or just in your day-to-day. So one of the things I kind of wanted to go over is the concept. What is the actual concept? Now, the goal of NoShave November is to grow awareness by embracing your hair. Normally the hair you wouldn't have, you can see I don't have a lot of hair anyway, but the money you normally would spend, you can donate that to your designated cancer awareness for men. And pretty much I am a strong supporter of, different types of donations. to charities and different things like that. So I think it's wonderful just to be able to give back, to bring awareness to your friend, your father, your brother, your anybody that you know, your colleague. It is so important that we just talk about it. The concept of growing your hair out, your facial hair out, is to just embrace the hair, to bring awareness to cancer. You know, these are things, it's kind of like it's taboo a little bit. Men don't like to talk about these things, but it is so important to bring awareness. Now, another thing I wanted to kind of talk about in this discussion today too is I've seen people post questions about, so you can't get a line, or you can't do this, you can't do that. That's not what NoShave November is about. It's about embracing the hair and growing it out, and the money, like I said earlier, to utilize that money that you normally would have used for grooming to, you know, donate to a great cause, cancer research as well. So you can get a trim. Some of you on your jobs, you have to keep it tight, right? You can't go in there looking all rough and looking like a lumberjack, you know, or werewolf or whatever, you know, just looking all toe up from the flow up. But it is important to keep it tight, and you can still bring the awareness as well. So I just kind of want to take this time out and just talk about it a little bit, you know. So we want to just kind of embrace each other, you know, everyone love each other, you know, across the planet, you know. I just think that if we can just bring awareness, that's the first start, you know. So, like me, myself, I make sure that I get preventative, you know, screenings once a year, you know, and also when it comes to colon cancer and things like that, especially men that's over 30, you really should be going to kind of get things checked out. You know, as you get older, your body is going to react a little different, you know, to the way it used to do when you were younger. So I just wanted to just kind of drop this today and just kind of talk about it. So again, my name is Carlos with Power Media, and go ahead and comment below and tell us about what NoShave November means to you. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to dropping another video for you guys. Don't forget, again, to like my page and subscribe. See ya!